everybody, Johnny B. Good here, located tonight in Jasper, Florida. Today is November 3rd, 2013. Local time is 11:21 p.m. Temperature here in Florida is 52 degrees. I'm about 1 mile north of the Florida state scale, which is open. So we better pucker up and go in there and anyway, I am about 81 miles to my destination tonight. I am scheduled to deliver at Reinhardt Foods, either in Baldwin, Florida, or Jackson. Is it Jackson or Jacksonville, Florida? Let's see if we can't get the bypass. Bypass! We got the bypass! Now let's see if we can't do 45 miles an hour. We're actually doing 45 miles an hour through the bypass here. That is cool. The next stop will be the agricultural inspection. Today went well. A little low on hours today, but managed to get loaded at about 1 o'clock. Then I had to sit at the yard and wait for my hours to come up, and so I did laundry. You see, tonight, for today, I only have 5 hours and 25 minutes left to drive, right? So, but after midnight, I pick up 3 hours and 25 minutes. So take a guess what would happen if I started driving at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Take a guess. Alright, I'll tell you. If I started driving at 4 o'clock, 5 hours later, I'm out of hours. So what's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? By 9 o'clock, I'm out of hours. I would have to sit from 9 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would have had to sit for 3 hours before I can drive again to pick up the 3 hours, right? So to make the story short, what I did is I had to wait until about 6:30 or 7 o'clock before I started driving. That way, if I started to drive at 7 o'clock, if I started driving at 7, my hours would continue all the way to midnight, and then pick up the 3¼ hours. So my driving time would continue. I wouldn't have to take a break. Now, from where I picked up this load to my delivery, according to Tom over here, I needed 5 hours and a quarter to make it to my first delivery. By the way, this has got 4 deliveries. So I needed 5 hours and a quarter driving time. Well, I can't drive 5 hours and a quarter if I only have 5 hours and a quarter, because I had to consume at least 0.25 hours of that, or pre-trip and drop and hook, right? And which, by the way, this was a live load. So now I only got 5 hours left because I consumed 0.25 hours to pre-trip and drop and hook. Not to mention I needed another 0.25 hours to get scale and fuel. Hold on. Salad dressing. That was it. Salad dressing. So where was I? Okay, so minus 0.25 for pre-trip and drop and hook. Drive 15 minutes south from McDonough, Georgia to Jackson, Georgia. Another minus 0.25 hours for the scale and fuel. Now you see I'm not gonna reach my destination if I started earlier. If I only had 5 hours and a quarter hours. Luckily, I gained 3 hours and 25 minutes after midnight. Now you see, if you guys are wondering where am I getting all these numbers, I'm actually so low on hours now that I'm actually doing a recap system. That 3 hours and 25 minutes is exactly the hours I used up 8 days ago. So whatever I used up 8 days ago is exactly what's available for me. I mean tonight after midnight. Very, very complicated. But that seems to be the government's most favorite pastime, is to complicate things. Like Obamacare. How in the world do you enforce a law that is, what is it, 3,000 pages long? How in the world do you enforce that? Eesh. I heard from a doctor today that she had her own practice. She had her own clinic, but she had to give it up because she would have had to hire several people just to enforce or to understand all the laws that are to be implemented with the Affordable Care Act, which I call Not So Affordable Care Act, right? And the I Don't Care Obamacare. Anyway. So that's it. I am now 73 miles away to Jacksonville or Baldwin, which is 1 hour and 16 minutes. All right, well, we'll catch you later. Good night, everybody. Peace.